Yeah.
When you are about to start your compost, after collecting your fresh organic, which is under the nitrogen side, and this is our carbon side, this is our material, this is carbonation and then it is used to
our lecturers, like lecturer assessments. We don't do that in Nigerian school. I don't think they do that in Nigerian school.
I think when a country good, when are they run they go? You people must stay in your country, fix your country.
Not even in hell. It is compared to Nigeria government. They are dragging position with the devil.
I'm an Igbo man, but I don't think like an Igbo man. I'm an Igbo man by birth, but I don't think like an Igbo man because the Igbo man is clearly irrational.
You see, when I tell Nigerians that Ghanaians are not the people you can, compare or liken yourself with, most of them think maybe I'm a kind of trying to, cause, uproar or whatever. I tell Nigerians, I tell people that the grace that, governs and, covers Ghanaians as a people and as a country is different. That grace cannot be studied. I've never seen any institution anywhere in the world that grace can be studied because it is the supernatural grace from God. Now tell me a country that goes running away from their country and at the same time boasting that they are the giants, boasting that no country is better off than them or close to them. But you see that today the result is being called, and guess who made it to the list of countries that is currently trending for the right reasons, unlike Nigerians trending for the wrong reasons, to the point that you see the recent visit of the German president that has been up now did not just end in vain or go in vain. It ended in praise, it ended in victory, it ended in, great news that I'm about to break to us today. Because I don't think this thing that has just happened in Ghana today is something that needs to be silent. I need to let Ghanaians, permit me, I need to let Nigerians understand what it means to be, smooth, silent operators without noise. That it is not by making noise, it is not by cho-cho-cho, it is by action, it is by, the character, the personality, the grace, the culture, the behavior, because character is like pregnancy. It doesn't hide. As Nigeria's own has given birth and is smelling to the point that everybody is being irritated. Look at it on this hand. The German president went to Kwame Nkrumah Technical Institute. Yes, one of these technical schools there. And my dears, brothers and sisters, the interaction he had, in the classroom with the students blew his mind that he could not hold his breath. He was so speechless to the point that he immediately caught sword for a very massive infrastructure, technical infrastructure that should kickstart from the 6th as I speak in less than 5 months time, which is next year by his grace, will be completed, to appreciate what is going on there. The work, the educational, standard quality, technicality, infrastructure that is going on there. Nigerians on this hand will have the audacity to say Ghana should not be likened or compared. Guys, I've got videos that will expose everything I'm talking about when it comes to Ghana, their education as likened to Nigeria. This one is not mere saying. Listen to these videos, pay attention to details. Then at the end of the day, come back, because at the end of the day, the difference will be clear and the truth will be out. Watch everything from when the German president went to school. See how the students represented. Oh my God, this is busting my bubbles. Like at this moment, I feel, so ashamed as a Nigerian, and I feel so proud, to be identified with Ghanaians. This is a proud moment of identifying with each and every one of you as Ghanaians. Watch this video. Don't forget to like, share this video for more people to see, because even your haters needs to see it, right? Stay subscribed if you like it on here. I will be right back.
And someone will wonder, why do we have sawdust? Sawdust is a highly carbonaceous amendment which we get from wood. We use this sawdust to cover our fresh organics to check the nitrogen side and the carbon outside.
When you are about to start your compost, after collecting your fresh organics, which is under the nitrogen side, and this is our carbon side, and this is our material, this is carbonation and it is used to balance the nitrogen and the oxygen, which this helps to absorb the oxygen to the organ. So we use this our soda to cover the fresh organism. So in 1 week time, then you add water. In 1 week time, you turn it. You still be in this process for 45 days time. You get your half matured compost, but it's not yet matured. You can see the organic in it. So you still be in the process whereby you add your soil to cover it.
6 weeks.
So you'll still be in the process to cover it with your soda, and you add water, you turn it. You make it. In 90 days time, you get your compost. So it's now compost, you can now use it, and you can still see the plant. And this compost can be done in our homes. And in our homes, we use small space, and also can be done in our industries, whereby we use and in the industries, we do use large scale. So whereby when they are done with the compost in the industry, they send it to the lab to test whether there is more chemical in it before it's to sell. And it has importance.
The compost will have importance because nowadays in our homes we use synthetic fertilizers in our farms and gardens which contains chemicals and is very harmful to our health. But this compost is purely organic, so it doesn't contain any chemical. This compost, it improves the soil and hold moisture.
One complicated is done over here. And then this
When
other
is the
one,
construction work starting?
it will start once the soil is cut. It will start.
When we are leaving, you are starting.
Yes, we have just about 2 weeks to finish the award of the contract, and the contractor is ready to commence work as soon as the contract is awarded. And then this is a lavatory which will be built at the back of the building. And all of these are responsive to the green technology. So this, in short, is how the building will look like. And this is the first stage of the soil cutting ceremony. Respectfully, as this is
And
done,
you are counting on the demand of the youngsters here in that region.
Yes,
They are
yes.
looking for a career in these
Exactly.
technologies.
Exactly. We have students from this institute who will be benefiting from this, but there are other technical schools in the region who will have access to this facility for training. They will have access to have practical hands-on training on the green technology.
So, to the Ghanaian media, I want, on behalf of the government and people of Ghana, to thank Excellency President Samaya for being physically present to cast salt for the commencement of work of the Center of Excellence for Green Technologies at the Kumasi Institute of Technology. We are profoundly grateful. What is it that he has done today is contributing to improving lives and contributing significantly to addressing unemployment, and particularly youth unemployment. As part of President Mahama research agenda, Excellency Samaya, we are focusing on developing a TVET policy and establishing a TVET fund to support the skills training of young people in order that they can make meaningful contributions to our national development. So we take today in pride that shared opportunity, mutual cooperation on a new initiative of digitalizing our education systems using German technology, focusing primarily on kindergarten and junior high school in their use of technology. So we're inviting you down today. So on behalf of President Mahama and on my own behalf, accept our gratitude. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Honor.
Our pleasure.
Invited
We feel
to
so
join this.
honored. We feel so honored. The Minister, thank you very much.
Great news. Full body senior high school in Ghana. You know what I mean? Just take your time and watch this video to the end. full body senior high school in Ghana, and I believe most of you will know where this school is located. In this school, they can teach everything teachable. That is why they call it full body senior high school. In this school, teacher don't need to carry something, marker, to write. If teacher they teach, he go just click on the board, screen touch, now be the teaching board. And also, free Wi-Fi at that school. When you be say, if teacher want to make research of something in the presence of the student, he go just touch the board. Type like plasma screen. Oh God. Oh God. He go just click on, pew, 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 pew. Everything where they find, go come out for internet. Children there. School children there. When you finish watching this video, you go tell me if this kind of thing not be good news. Not be waiting. Now government they do this thing, no, not be saying a private school. Government now they do this thing. And waiting sweet me pass. Now the way the student they talk about the waiting they don't benefit since when the school open. I beg, settle down.
Ghana now has some of the best STEM schools in the world, and these are some students from one of Ghana's first girls STEM schools.
I feel very blessed. I feel very privileged being in this school because this school has a lot of equipment. Everything about this school is just more than just superb. I don't even feel like going to the house anyways. I always want to be in this school to be able to like learn. Like everything here is just good. Just don't feel like going home. My alma mater, which is University Junior High School, even though it was a big school, we're not having such kind of facilities or equipment. But being in this school, it makes everything easier. For my school, if you're able to search for anything that is virtual or like anything that is visual, meaning the ICT, teacher has to use the phone, go around with it. But here, you just can sit at the back and just view everything that is being shown from there. I'm very excited. Just excited to be in such a school. It's mind blowing. I'm lost of it. It's very amazing because whenever a teacher stands in front of you to teach, you will understand it. Even though the teacher wants to research something or do something, he just stand here and he will just be present.
And the internet is
yes, everything is
no stress,
nothing.
Wow.
The teacher teaches us so that we'll be able to understand everything.
Wow.
In fact, the school is amazing. We are all happy being here, and we thank the Honorable Minister for building such a school for us. We always want to come to the lab to learn because it's very great when we are learning here because we find everything easy because of the avocado board.
Wow.
And the man behind these STEM schools and the STEM education in the country is this man called Dr. Yao Osei Educhum, who is the current Ghana's education minister.
You know, Tony Blair just wrote a piece talking about the fact that the British education system is not fit for the 21st century. But before Tony Blair wrote this piece, we've been talking about the 21st century education. We've been talking about the fourth industrial revolution and why we need to tweak, change, transform our high school curriculum to ensure that we can meet the goals of the 21st century. So if you look at what we're doing now, if you look at the STEM schools that are coming up, this is addition to the free senior high school intervention. Now we are creating a better opportunity for young men and women to go to high school and get quality education that they could not get in 2017, ensuring that new senior high schools.
So this video you're watching, this is where?
This is Abomusu.
So this is what?
Abomusu. This is a senior high school.
Okay, community senior high school.
No, this is a full boarding senior high school, which is going to serve students from across the country. And this is Nana Dodanto Akufo-Addo free secondary education. This is one of the best in the world.
It looks interesting.
I never saw any high school like this in America.
We have made countless videos explaining the term STEM education, but in case you have not come across some of these videos, then the term STEM education stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics education. This combination was introduced in 2001 by scientific administrators at the US National Science Foundation. However, they previously used the acronym SMET when referring to the career field, but later on, it was rearranged by American biologist called Miss Judith Ramaley, who was also the Assistant Director of Education and Human Resources at the US National Science Foundation, to form the STEM acronym. So up to now, the STEM focused curriculum has been extended to many countries beyond the United States, and now Ghana is doing it, and they are doing it better than many countries across the globe. STEM education is becoming very important curriculum in Ghana's education because this type of education creates critical thinkers. It also increases science literacy, and again, it creates the next generation of innovators that will lead this new world to help sustain Ghana and Africans' economy. Emerging science, technology, engineering, and mathematics also helps to solve the challenges our world is facing today. And Ghana is leading in so many ways. So
in Ghana University, there are a lot of things that I noticed and experienced, and I was overblown and over amazed by what I saw over there.
The view of the faculty.
I'm from Nigeria, so I'm going to say things that are not in Nigerian schools, like the shuttle passing now. Not all schools, but most of the federal schools don't have shuttle in Nigeria. So comparing the federal school here, KNUS, to federal schools in Nigeria, I think shuttle is one thing I will not forget. And then we also grade our lecturers, like lecturer assessments. We don't do that in Nigerian school. I don't think they do that in Nigerian school.
and I felt like sharing my lovely experiences. I'm going to be sharing a lot of experiences, a lot of things that I noticed in Ghana University, and I can't wait. And I can't wait to go back again to Ghana. Even as I am right now in Uganda, I still miss Ghana. There are different things that I still miss about Ghana. During my visits to this University of Ghana, I was truly impressed by what I saw and experienced as a Ugandan. It was inspiring to see how large and well organized the university. The campus was very spacious, clean and beautiful, and designed with wide roads, clean and green lawns, and modern facilities. The buildings were amazing, from the lecture halls to the library and the hostels. Those are halls, and everything was well structured and maintained. I noticed that the university has a unique architectural style that combines both modern and traditional designs, giving it a sense of pride and identity. I never imagined that the university could be structured in such a way. When I entered the university, I asked my friend, is this a city of its own? And he was like, wait, Harriet. Big up to Epic it was. He was my guide that day. Guys, go and check him out and subscribe to his channel. Guys, the university blew my mind, like the way how it was well planned and well structured. I thought it was a city of its own until when I started like moving around, and the way how this university is very large. I even asked myself, like, how could a university build on such a huge land? Actually, I was told it's around 2,300 acres. Oh my God, this is very, very large. Like, I never expected like a university to be seated on such a huge land. Back home here in Uganda, you'll never find like a university seated on such a huge land like the way I saw the one also in Ghana. And also what I loved more about it is that the serenity is very, very green. Like, you can't even imagine, like, I don't know, like how they put in more time like to plant more trees. That alone gives you a sense of the beauty of a place. Trees beautify the place, and also it brings that serenity, the greenery. I loved more, like, even if you're there in such a learning environment, you can really notice that the place alone calms your mind. So it's like a healing place. It's not
you see, in this country that we are in right now, honestly, everybody is tired. Like, everyone is tired. It's tired of everything. You know what I mean? You see, the government affected everything, not only the society or the youth and everything, even concerning our relationship. You see the way people keep relationship in this country. You know what I mean? So government contributed 90% of our problem in this country. The reason why I said that is that, you see, if you find yourself in a country that half of the people that are there are kind of, let me say 90% of the people that are there are kind of financially stable. You know what I mean? You understand? Maybe government is assisting you one way or the other. At least you can actually provide some kind of basically need for yourself. You understand me? That is actually when you know when it is time for you to go into something. You understand me? Not in this country that you see someone go into a relationship out of just for her to escape out of poverty. All for the sake of she has been tired of taking care of herself. That's why she wanted to go into this relationship. Not really because she loved this person or something. You understand me? So, like, if you find yourself in an advanced country that you see a lady own her own house, she's working, she's earning her money, she's paying her bills by herself. You understand? Then if you approach this kind of lady, if she doesn't like you, she'll tell you straight that she doesn't like you. It doesn't matter how much you owe. You understand? So then, compared to our own country now, which is Nigerian, that we are living into, everybody is tired. Everybody is being tired of taking care of themselves. You understand? You can actually see a lady that will pin herself over a man that she doesn't love, all for the sake of the man is ready and she's getting older and she needed someone to start taking care of her. That's why she's going into this relationship with this person. You understand? So nobody actually love each other in this country. You understand? So if you feel like this country just because of you are okay, you can eat 3 square meals in a day, you feel like you're okay, that you're not disturbed, you have to think about other people. A lot of people are suffering in this country, believe me. You know what I mean? Just that social media have covered all our faces. We turn everything to joke in this country. We don't want to talk about reality things that are happening in our country anymore because of social media. Any little thing we turn it for a joke. You know what I mean? If you look at this country now, there's nothing that government is supporting us with in this country that we call Nigerian, that we are into. Nothing, absolutely nothing that the government is supporting us with. You understand? We pay the bills for ourselves. But according to me, like due to my own explanation, I feel like the independent that we are all saying is we Nigerians that gain independent. But Nigeria as a country is still a dependent country. So Nigerians, we all need to wake up and face the reality and let us come together. Forget about this sentiment, all those religious belief and tribalism belief. Let's forget about this. Let's put this behind. But let us just come together and come together as one. That is the only way we can conquer anything. You understand? Due to the way we put a lot of energy in terms of when you heard that the Nigerian had a football with so any African country or any other country in the world, the way we put ourselves together and act as one and supported our own, which is Nigerian team, let's just come together and fix this country. You understand me? So even if government wanted to start doing the right thing today, and we as the masses are not ready to work on ourselves, understand, there will not be any effect on us. Unlike I said, just a quick one.
News they reach me saying Ghana Navy catch 10 Nigerians on board as stowaways. So let me speak plain English for those of you who don't understand. You know, I know those big ship, those big boats, so we say they carry goods from one country to the other. This one is called Panamanian something. It packed for Lagos. 10 Nigerians enter, hide to go Ghana. Are they in a country good? When are they run they go? You people must stay in your country, fix your country. If Ghanaians are saying the things that is good in their country, why they are happy, you people will still say you cannot compare Ghana to Nigeria, even when there is no comparison. Now, they have catch 10 of your brothers who want to run away from home. They will send you back to the center. They will return you people back. Because it seems like anytime Ghanaians are just talking and they want to say, oh, we have good electricity, look at what we're enjoying. Like the last time when ECG said they will cut the light and they didn't cut the light. Ghanaians were just, ranting as always. Nigerians came and said, apart from electricity, you Ghanaians don't have anything apart from electricity and security. It's just like me telling Dangote that apart from money and fame, you don't have anything. Apart from money and fame, compared to me, Dangote is a regular man. Of course, apart from electricity, security, good health care, good governance, the countries will be the same. You people are running away from your country. Now you people should better go back. Please, Ghana people. So Ghanaians, take it easy, okay? Make una no treat them bad. I know say that thing what they do not crime. I mean, I just try to point to them. Right now, Nigeria as a country too is tired of people committing crime in other countries. So Nigerians too have put a law that if you go to another man's country and commit a crime and they deport you, there will be a hold on your passport. So like for 10 years, you cannot travel out again. So please send them back to us. You people must fix your country. Since apart from electricity and security, Ghana don't have anything. You people should stay in your country and fix your country. So you know how it feels to have common electricity and security. You people are spoiled the country. You want to run away and leave it. Every night you want to sleep, generator is the lullaby that will take you to bed. Generator sound. When people are fighting, please fight for a better Nigeria. Let's vote for a good person. They will come and give you people 5,000 oil and give you people banner to go and campaign. You will carry it and go. Where Ghanaians, politicians are paying them, they will eat the money, they will not vote, they will not campaign, they will be shouting Yeji, oh Yeji. Ghanaians will take the bribe, chop the bribe, and expose you. But you people claim to be the smartest, the wildest in the world. If you want to watch the video I just spoke about, check here, you see a triangle, click it, you watch the full video. About hundreds of people have tagged me to it. I'm sorry I've not been creating much content as I used to. Been very busy. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Always, take care.
About it, because me, I know in Nigeria, a suffer. In fact, the second name of Nigeria is sufferhead. We use suffering to shower. We cook with suffering. We sleep with suffering. In fact, we are married to suffering in Nigeria. So if you feel South Africa is so in this world, not even in hell, it is compared to Nigeria government. They are dragging position with the devil. Believe me. So when you see a Nigerian, know that this person have been through hell and back. Some people will say, start waking up and your name will be in our airports. Who helped Nigeria become a little bit like South Africa? We need change. South Africa is a changed nation. The government is for the people. You see, government of the people, for the people.
You see, the way I look at an Igbo man, when he says he's very successful, it's so funny. I look at an Igbo man with a bombastic right eye because it doesn't make sense. Now, let me start by saying that I'm an Igbo man, but I don't think like an Igbo man. I'm an Igbo man by birth, but I don't think like an Igbo man because the Igbo man is clearly irrational. Majority of them clearly irrational. You can hardly find, in fact, let me tell you the truth. Any Igbo man that you find that is mostly rational grew up in the north. I can conduct your research. Any Igbo man you find out that is irrational grew up in the north or was pretty much regimented. Which means the person was locked up in the house and was rather exposed to some other environment through the television, just like me. But let me get straight to the point. You see, in your definition of success, every man is entitled to his opinion.
every man is also entitled to his interest in life. It is based on your interest, a collective interest, that you measure your success, right? Good and fine. But you know, at the end of it all, your definition of success as a group and the definition of other people's success as a group begins to contend with the other. And whichever comes above the other eventually proves which one is the rightful definition of success, hence the group that is mostly successful. So let me start by saying this. The Igbo tribe in Nigeria is the most victimized tribe in the whole of Nigeria. The Igbo tribe is the most oppressed and victimized and disorganized tribe in the whole of Nigeria. Now, the Igbo man has interest in making money. So collectively, we call that success. So your level of success is dependent on how much you have. Now, but in our own way, we begin to look at the northern man, the Hausas and the Fulanis as irritating sets of people, because these people do not really show much interest in garnering money for themselves. They live this life, this simple life that we call Bakomi. A life that does not put so much interest in acquiring so much for yourself. So they just eat and, live their simple life. They don't need much. They don't require much. And then as Igbos, we consider them not successful. We just look at them like these people don't know things. We look at them as irrational sets of people, me excluded. Because you see those Northerners, I cherish them. I cherish them. And here I'll tell you why. And my reason for cherishing them also gives it away on how they are more successful than Igbos. So in their nature of living very simple, while the Igbo man acquires for himself, they are able to understand life such that they dominated the Igbos in all spheres of life. And they showed us in the personality of Aliko Dangote that if riches was their interest, if they wanted to acquire wealth for themselves, they would have probably done it more than Igbos. And they would have crippled the Igbos from making money. But the truth is that they do not show interest in acquiring money for themselves because they know that such will render them weak and distract them from the true focus. And that is why when you look at Nigeria as a whole, for a very, very, very long time, the people that call the shots are Northerners. In fact, many Igbo people live in the north, and that's where they invest because the system there is so favorable. The system there is clearly the best. It's way much more organized than that in the east. In fact, if you come to the east, anything goes. That's where the crux of corruption, disorganization, oppression, and all those things go. But in the north, a measure of organization and a working system is still found. Now, what am I trying to say? This is exactly how Igbos also came to South Africa and Ghana to give the impression that they are the successful ones. But if your success cannot guarantee that other people rather come to your state, rather it is you that move to their states and abide and submit to whatever they want, such that you see South Africa way back as 2012 can decide to eradicate or eliminate Nigerians, especially the Igbos, and nothing can be done about it. Igbos will become victimized just like that. So how is this success that you, everywhere you find yourself, you're usually the one that is oppressed and dominated, and then you give it away that it is because you're successful, it is that you're being envied? Success can only be defined as such by a man that is irrational and useless, brainless. Because true success would make you such that nobody can dominate you. In fact, people would rather come to you and submit to you. Success would make you not to go to other people's country, rather people will come to your country and submit to your rule. You see, sir?
Did you hear it? Did you see it? Even when the Minister of Education, came around, all I could see was joy and happiness. Did you hear it? Did you hear the students when they were talking, speaking, giving explanation, details of the practicalities, details of everything that entails, even though I'm not a science student, but I was like, what? When it comes to education, I tell you guys, you heard it from that Nigerian lady that said, Nigeria needs to learn from Ghana. That when it comes to the public school, you heard it from Nigerians. The other guy that spoke as a Nigerian, showing us the STEM education, the TVET, the technical education, these are practicals. Action, practicals. This is nation building, infrastructure. And immediately, the German president cut sword immediately for a massive technical infrastructure to kickstart Indian Mike immediately. Guys, this is no joke. And I felt so proud. I felt so overwhelmed. On one hand, I could not hide my face in shame. To be a Nigerian, identify with this wrong set of people. What? You heard my brother Chimdi, how he has told you even about his own tribe, his own Igbo people, as Chukwudi Ihenetu and his group of companies in Ghana constituting nuisance. You heard my brother Kofi, how he has exposed how Nigerians who claim that they are the giant, but yet their country is on fire to the point that they cannot stay in their country. You say you have country that can buy Ghana. One person can buy Ghana. But how on earth are you being caught on a stowaway, smuggled into another man's country? Oh, Jehovah, this life no balance. So a country and a people that makes the loudest noise, empty barrel. How is it possible that your country cannot contain you? And even as Ghanaians, South Africans are saying, go back and fix your country, it's falling on deaf ears because there is no country. Isn't it obvious? Guys, isn't it obvious as a Ghanaian, South African, Kenyan that we are lagging, we are finished, we have nothing, zero to nothing to offer? as per the way we are yapping our mouth, making noise. Because if you say you are a giant, show us evidence, as Ghana is showing us evidence. I felt so embarrassed as a Nigerian with all this. I feel so embarrassed as a Nigerian with all these things I see happening. And I felt even more ashamed to see that German president, all these leaders. The other day, the king of Kumasi was in Trinidad. All these people are storming Ghana, coming to Ghana. Why not Nigeria? So that they will be kidnapped and unalived. You see, character is like pregnancy. And Ghanaians will tell you that a good name is better than riches, silver and gold. Is it not done on us if we will learn? Nigerians, have you seen it? This is not a matter of tribal. Both the Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa. Who are you as a Nigerian? What are you adding to the change we are talking about that we need in this country? Because look at Ghanaians holding their leaders accountable, learning in every way to be better, to do better. Look at their students, look at their school. When that Harriet of a lady showed me the school, KNUST, how clean, serene the environment was, I was salivating. Spit almost dropped out of my mouth as I was, recording that video. I was like, God. But come to Nigeria University. Have you not seen it? That trended a few months ago. Gutters. Is it the curriculum? Is it the infrastructure? What can you liken from senior high school of Nigeria to the university and technical colleges? Look at technical students explaining everything. They can dismantle your intestine, your skeleton, and fix it for you. They create robots that can, give you a dirty slap and send you back to your ancestors. In Ghana, they can use English to destroy your future. They will reset your destiny with English. I don't think they colonized us, because at this point, we are even the one that colonized the people. Because there's no trace, no effect at all. Rather, we are reverse psychology. Damaged mentality, criminality backed in evil. That is what we are exhibiting. But look at Ghana. When you talk, don't compare to Ghana. Ghana will get it there. Jamal Ghana for backyard. Ghana here. Will you shut it? Will you shut it and learn from your seniors? Look at them. Got their independence. They are thriving, even though they are not, in the best place. But look at it. People can identify a whole German president coming to Ghana to do this thing. Why didn't he go to Nigeria? Shame on us. Shame on us. I said, let me bring and show you people. I know you watch. As you are watching, hide your face in shame. Shame on us. Ghanaians, well done. Congratulations. Keep making Africa, West Africa proud. I, Chivik, I love you people, and I'm proud to identify. I rather identify with Ghanaians, South Africa, all this country, than take your time. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Share your thoughts in the comment section. I love you, and I always do. I mean it, right? Wow, well done, Ghana, well done. Good night, guys. I'll see you in my next one.